here the entire day, but the teams won't be here an entire day. This is their final one for one of these teams, right?
Yikes.
Orange Esports or GEEK Fam, who will be knocked out from MPLI 2022 and who will progress to the next stage? So far, Gani, the trend,
side.
100% win rate for the blue side. Yesterday it was a red side day.
Ooh.
On day number 1, it's a blue side day, and we're back to the blue side day. Same bands here from GEEK. Mathilda, Akai, Diggy, 1-1 Fanny, Valentina from Orange Esports, Faramis from GEEK Fam. Then Orange Esports will go for the Grok Bene. Then we'll see Agush and Paquito. Then we'll see the same exact draft.
Wow.
Maybe? I don't know.
Perhaps we'll see here. Orange Esports, though, for that last ban, they are taking their time. So perhaps the swift shakeup might occur here. Last time round, you're right, GEEK Fam, game 1 in particular, they banned out the Valentina. Seems like now they're letting it both go. Gushin will be the choice. Yeah, exactly. Valentina, though, now this time GEEK Fam will pick that up for a boy. Or will it fall to the jungle? Question mark. Let's see. Orange Esports, 2 heroes here. They need to pick up the Faramis most definitely. And perhaps that Grok.
The name, man. The name is really starting to get to me now.
Boy?
A boy, yeah.
I like it.
It's like, he's a boy. He's not a girl. He's a boy.
He's a boy.
Yeah, I like the name. Maybe it's his name too, but Orange Esports here, they pick up the Grok and the Faramis. So these are 2 very good picks. Remember the Faramis, look at that win rate, 57%. Meanwhile, Valentina can steal that Cult Altar. Yeah. So there's going to be 2 Cult Altars, 2 Wild Charges also perhaps. Orange Esports have 2 solid picks, but with those 2 picks, 2 big ultimates have been given over to GEEK Fam as well. So, need to note that down.
Need to note that down. Now, 2 heroes before the first phase. I gotta say, they might go for the Bene for Luke or Paquito. I feel like Paquito should be the prio here. And to add to that, no, Fredrin is actually...
Oh,
wow.
I like it, right? Already respect given now, Gani, from GEEK Fam.
Deny picks.
They deny the Irithel away from Orange Esports, and they pick up a signature pick for Luke. In MPL Indonesia, sure, he performs well on the Benedetta, in on the Paquito as well, but if you think Luke, you think Fredrin, right? He was the first guy to actually pick the Fredrin in MPL Indonesia, and he actually outplayed Alter Ego with that Fredrin the first time he played it. Orange Esports now with the final pick in the first phase. Now it's scary for them because they need to pick a hero for Ambulance. If not, GEEK Fam, this time, it's already a signal. They picked up Irithel. They want to shut Ambulance down here.
Yeah, they need to pick up the marksman, and they do not pick up a marksman.
Say goodbye to Melissa.
This might be a disaster here. 2 bans coming up. GEEK Fam might just go all in towards that marksman if Orange Esports does not come prepared. So let's see here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just jump to the drafts here. But let's talk about that Esmeralda here. I mean, that's a solid pick, especially if you combine it with that Grok and as well as Faramis. But then again, Dyroth ban is somehow forced.
Yeah.
Because that Fredrin is actually flexible as well.
It can be flexible, but knowing Janna QT, the Dyroth can also be a flex pick. It can also go to the jungle. So now, yeah, I think the Dyroth needs to be banned. I was thinking if Janna doesn't play the Dyroth in the jungle and Fredrin's confirmed to be on Luke, there's no need for the Dyroth ban. But hey, we just saw the Dyroth go to the jungle last game. So I don't think Orange Esports are willing to take that risk. Leomord banned out from the side of GEEK Fam, Orange Esports with their final ban. That means that GEEK Fam aren't really going to go for the bans towards Ambulance, which becomes not bad for Orange Esports now because they can play around Ambulance's pick still. The Melissa, the Brody becomes 2 of the choices here. Obviously, he can play the Klon and the Beatrix, but for those 2 heroes, he's not comfortable. That's the main problem. He's not comfortable on those 2 heroes. I think right now we might just see a Karina ban. With the composition though, I don't think the Karina ban will come through. I think an Amon ban makes more sense. Maybe even, okay, no, they go for the Lolita.
Alright, Lolita. So again, signaling a projectile hero, perhaps for their last 2 picks.
They also just want to take as much as possible from Beloy's hero pool.
True. So GEEK Fam here, what will they go for here? Will it be a marksman or will it be another jungler? Potentially Brody. So what they're saying is, yeah, you may not, I guess, It's because Esmeralda, Grok, and as well as Faramis are most likely to dive, and Brody stays in the back line. So I guess what they're saying is GEEK Fam, they do not want to have that extra work to find the Brody in the backside.
They don't. Orange Esports Dome now, 2 picks still available for them. 3 picks technically for 3 choices for Ambulance.
I think
Melissa.
go for the marksman last pick.
They can go for the last. Yeah, there's no point of them going for it early on, but if they want to utilize. No, nothing is flex anymore right now. Esmeralda, XP, Grok into the roam position. Jungle pickup for Orange Esports. It is that Ling.
Yeah.
Whoa! Orange are saying, hey, Jana, this is how you do it.
Exactly. I mean, game 2, we saw how Ling was just shut down. The invasion from the side of Orange Esports were just too much. But now Orange Esports says, yeah, let me show you how to play Ling. You're right, GEEK Fam. You talked about Amon earlier, and Amon has been picked. Again, a very solid pick. And a deja vu perhaps from game 1.
Badita. It's Beloy Kadita.
Beloy Kadita.
Badita
is in the Land of Dawn for game 3.
Oh, let's see. Orange Esports final pick, that marksman up against this call.
It's tough.
That's why they banned the Brody. The Brody would have probably been able to actually get out of a lot of the dive from GEEK Fam, a lot of the pick from GEEK Fam.
Oh my god.
Now the only option is the Melissa. Yeah, at this point, a fighter in the gold lane. I don't want to. Oh, dude, it's so tough for a marksman now. This is a disgusting draft by GEEK Fam. Like, because they really want to shut down Amalans with this draft, right? The only. Oh man.
Viable options.
Melissa, Leslie.
It might work, but
I personally don't like the Leslie here. There's so much dive, but technically, I understand. With the first ability, you go invisible, and Amon will not be able to actually pop the endless shards, I think, if you are invisible.
I'd still go for the Yu Chong.
Oh man, I would expect it. It's tough. It's tough. Avalon is a marksman player, right? You can't expect him to actually just go for something like a Yu Zong.
True.
Kabuki, maybe, would have gone for a Yu Zong, but Yu Zong in the gold lane is still a very risky move. GEEK Fam with a dive comp once again. Badita, Jamon.
Ooh, Jamon.
Jana QT on the Amon, bro.
Yeah, I know. But a boy will play Valentina. Meanwhile, again, the last game for this series, ladies and gentlemen. Who will grab it? Indonesia or Malaysia? Spam it in chat. Land of Dawn. We go. Game 3.
Let's see the decider for this series, ladies and gentlemen. GEEK Fam. Go ahead and root for GEEK Fam with the hashtag once a geek, always a fam, or go with Orange Esports in the chat right now. Spam it. GEEK Fam versus Orange in this early stage. Jana on the mystery shop, Subway on the killing spree. Not really a lot of interesting emblems for now. Both of the teams just going for the safe one. A boy getting out of that one.
Luckily, Valentina has 2 dashes.
Aloy.
Aloy here with the Petrify, of course. Again, adding just crowd control with that Petrify towards the composition of Orange. They really need to be careful. No Purifies on the board here. So again, they need to be careful of the crowd control potential that Kadita may bring. Now, Orange Esports here. A little bit behind on rotation, seems like. But I expect GEEK Fam to play the way that Orange Esports did to them in Game 2.
I agree.
Invade the purple buff 24/7.
They have an Amon that should do better early on with a pick and the damage output. They also have a Valentina and Kadita. So in terms of kill pressure, it definitely is on the side of GEEK Fam. And you can already see the movement up towards that XP lane. Subway diving. A boy.
A boy here will force to use the flicker, but under the turret, Subway finds the first blood. A very good setup there. Set it up by Orange Esports. Top side, and you know you're 2v1. It seems like GEEK Fam, they are going to find a compensation, but Neo says no. Popping that sprint and is okay.
Again, it's not a kill, it's just a minion shove, and this actually gives GEEK Fam the pressure to play, to set up for the turtle, but Subway and Solo Aim are here, and Solo Aim has that wild charge. The boy is back, he can steal that wild charge away. They're gonna go in, Gani.
Oh my god, Solo Aim taking a lot of damage here. Low HP, Jana will find the turtle, but Solo Aim pops that wild charge defensively. No casualties on the board. but it seems like the neutral objective will fall to the Geeks.
4 gold lead. Have you ever seen that number before? 4 gold lead. It's written there. That was a very interesting one, right? I think even if you breathe, you can get that turned around.
True.
But right now, GEEK Fam utilizing that little gold lead. A boy with a wild charge.
Oh my god, wild charge on towards Neo.
Wow.
Everything is popped.
Wow.
Even the Petrify to top it off. Or GEEK Fam finding the kill top side, all in towards the XP laner.
That was so sad. Like, I can imagine being Neo. He just got ganked by 3 guys and everyone popped everything. It was a boy with the wild charge. Luke used everything. Beloy even with the Petrify. That was, man, that's rough for Neo. I would be pretty pissed, Goni, if that happened to me, man.
I would laugh as well here, Perico, but my god. Now, the agenda seems to be here in the gold lane. Flicker while charge does not really connect. Subway, not pop the Tempest of Blade just yet. GEEK Fam Kadira actually survived that one.
Unfortunate there. Solo Aim did not get the wild charge down on Chadera. And again, it's just Chadera with the awkward movement. He's always been good at this, right? The way he moves is very unpredictable.
Yeah, I see him.
Neo, though.
P2 Stormy pulls 1. John IQT, but Endless Shard not be able to find the kill. Luke, though, with the taunt, just chunking the Cold Altar's HP. Lewinsky, though, oh my god. No Petrify finds the Rough Wave and Ashen Oddity on towards Stormy. He gets instantly down.
Luke.
Subway trying to find a kill. Luke, though, finds the taunt, but Tempest of Blade pops here. Oh my god, Subway is down. Solo Aim, wild charge on towards 4A defense, and he gets taken down as well as now 1 by 1. 3 bodies in total for the side of Orange Esports. GEEK Fam finding the lead.
It's a disaster in the XP lane, and in typical GEEK fashion, they use that top side pressure to open up that bottom side. Jana picks up the turtle. 3,000 gold lead right after the turtle here. Man, 3,000 gold lead early on in the 4th minute of the game.
Not 4?
No, not 4,000 gold lead. 3,000 gold lead, Goni. That meme, man, that meme.
My, oh my.
Oh, God,
GEEK
that
Fam,
meme.
almost there, yeah? Finding a good footing. They have found their footing here. Orange Esports, they need to respond though. But the question is, how do they respond? Do they play proactively? Do they play reactively? That's the question. It's quite hard to see. Well, their composition should be more proactive. They have an assassin. They have the Cold Altar. So now let's see. John QT finding a good push there top side. Will it mount to anything is the question.
It's deja vu again, in my opinion, Goni, right? It's exactly the same thing Orange Esports did to GEEK Fam in Game 2. GEEK Fam doing to Orange Esports.
Again, Orange Esports here. It seems like they are in a 3,000 deficit, but outside, Dara needs to be careful here. Already a setup by Neon as well as Subway. It seems like they are not going to commit to that just yet as Neo collects the Athena. So again, nullifying the magical power from Beloyski, from Jana, and as well as a boy inside. A boy gets caught here. Solo Aim. Everyone was jumping on him, but Solo Aim will lose that Cold Altar's HP. Still very, very strong here in the mid side as Luke is a little bit late to the party here. The bot side again. Now Kadira is the recipient of that Tempest of Blade as well as Blades. He gets taken down. Solo Aim gets taken down. Finding compensation there. Geeks a very good exchange.
Yeah, that's better for Orange Esports, definitely, though. 3,000 gold lead now down to 2.3k, but oh my god, the damage. Oh, Stormy, he gets out with the flicker. No, they tried. Beloy tried to actually give the kill over to Luke. Oh my god, Luke, you burnt the flicker. That's not a kill. That's unfortunate for Luke, but it's great for Orange, man.
A slight miscalculation there, Luke. I mean, the bait by Stormy as well, recalling under the turret. So very good exchange yet again for the side of the Malaysian team. GEEK Fam, they were ahead at 3,000, now just down to 2,000. Can they find anything else here? Turtle will be taken care of. But Orange Esports here, they are still behind and they need to stay and stick to their tempo.
Still though, neutral objective control going to be GEEK Fam, who have a whole lot to play with. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Luke's going to be the weak side now, but I think GEEK Fam really need to start going into the enemy jungle to the purple buff, but Jana's gonna be caught.
Jana here needs to be careful. Oh my god, solo aim, gold altar popped by both teams. Subway trying to find a kill. Tempest blade popped here. Jana QT will get the silence by the passive, but Subway actually, he is the one who was caught. And now GEEK fam looking for another. Petrify connects onto it. Solo aim, bye-bye to the roamer of Orange. My god, GEEK fam, they have stepped up. Played very, very good.
That was amazing, right? By GEEK fam, Jana building that glowing wand now on the Amon. So it's not just the High thing to do. Yesterday, High on the Amon in both games against Onyx PH, he actually went for the glowing wand Amon. And I thought it was just him. It was a unique build for Amon on High. But here, you can already see it for Jana as well. So glowing wand just having a lot of pressure. Whoa, 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 Beloy? That was so risky. They did not need to do that. Chidera could have just tanked a few hits, but no, they were like, hey, it's fine. We can calculate, we can style, we can swag on Orange. But look, Orange can do the same thing.
My god, Wild Charge connects on towards the jungler there. Jana QT. Done. Bye-bye. 20 seconds now. Orange Esports with this man advantage. What are they going to convert is the question. Nothing is quite clear on the board, but solo aim and Stormy there. Stormy actually popped the flicker for a defense, so GEEK fam showing, even though we're man down, we're still in control.
GEEK fam needs to start going and invading the purple buff because they're not doing what Orange Esports did to them. This Ling has been able to take every single purple buff, and you can see the presence from Subway. Luke, though, jumping in.
My god, mid-side will fall. Stormy now being targeted. Neo, low HP.
Wow.
Stormy has no cold altar. Well, he has a cold altar, but it seems like he isn't able to tap the ult. So GEEK fam again showing that they are very much in control, taking the mid, taking a kill as well as Lord now is up. But Subway finding a little scraps, finding the scraps there top side.
Getting a turret, Luke will be the one to respawn. I don't think Subway can make his way on to the Lord here. It's a free Lord over to GEEK fam. Back to a 4,000 gold lead, almost 5k now. The boy has the Divine Glaive. 9 minutes in, even though it's been a very messy game, Gani, it has mostly been GEEK fam like still having that grasp in the game.
I mean,
right?
they are able to convert the team fight skirmishes towards objectives. Yeah.
From the emote there, from Luke. That was Evos.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Evos used that too.
True.
Yesterday against Echo. Chidera pushing that bottom side, getting a tier 2. Oh, man. Donnie, that's a 9 in power spike. Milfic roar on Chidera.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Honestly, you sounded like a motorbike there, Donnie. But solo aim can be melted down now with the Milfic roar. No, you actually did.
Sound like a motorbike.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you on, America? But GEEK fam, 6,000 gold leader. Beloyski jumps in on short solo aim there. A very disciplined move, of course, by Beloyski and solo aim here with this Lord, though.
You know what? Fun fact, Amalans has also just been farming really well. So far in this game, he's 1-0 as a Leslie, a person that we expected to be ganked a lot, to be targeted a lot. In this game, he's been doing really well. Look at the gold right now. Only 1,000 gold behind of Chidera, considering his team is behind. That's honestly really good farming by Amalans.
Seal play though. Beloyski and Luke. Will he find someone? And Neo might be the target here. Stormy jumps in. Cold Altar by the left side. Wow, Tempest Blade as well. Both sides now popping that Cold Altar. But take a look at this. The damage for Neo is just too much. Emma tries to connect to Altar. Stormy in the backside. One casualty. Neo 0 for 1 in this game. Not a good performance, but GEEK fam, they just outshine Orange at this point. One casualty now. 7,000 gold lead. It's just a nasty lead.
And with the first Lord, guess what they're able to find? Exactly what Orange were able to get as well. Just all the tier 2. So it's still value for GEEK fam right now. They don't really need to look for anything else. They can just slow the tempo down once again, freeze up the waves, and stop Amalans from farming. Meanwhile, Chidera can keep on farming, and here it is. They're finally going to that purple buff, invading.
Solo aim with the Shard nature, but take a look at Shard. Does not quite connect. Solo aim, though, wild charge defensively. And now all members from side of Orange, they do not want business. Meanwhile, GEEK fam, they are quite comfortable sitting in the jungles. Subway needs to be very, very careful here. As again, GEEK fam still in full control. But I must say, Orange Esports, they are handling this quite well.
7.5k gold lead. GEEK fam so far still like opting to shove the wave constantly, not actually opting to freeze the wave. But it's because the Lord is going to be spawning here. Enhanced Lord in the 12th minute of the game, ladies and gentlemen. GEEK fam trying to go for it now as they have the proper setup in the mid lane, top side, and even in the gold lane there. It's all pushed in. Chidera gonna go and start it up. Janna bringing it back just to a position where GEEK fam can actually hold it a bit better. Subway, ooh, forced to back off already, and GEEK fam are just using this to create space. Look at the pick they're trying to set up here to flank.
Luke trying to find a flank there. And
Conceal.
Stormy trying to find a play. Oh my god, solo aim. Popping everything. Conceal. And as well as wild charge there for defense maneuvers. GEEK fam now focusing on Lord.
No wild charge for solo aim. It's a free Lord.
It is going to be a free Lord here, but oh my god, GEEK fam forcing a fight out of Orange Esports here. Orange Esports though, just in time to back away. Very, very good exchange forward side of GEEK fam, of course.
And it's a discipline. It's a very disciplined move by GEEK fam. They just go for the Lord. They didn't even go commit to the Lord 100% first, right? They pushed up that top side. They tested the waters literally with Beloy, the conceal playing, just to force Stormy to use both Flicker and Wild Charge, and that just gave the Lord for free. GEEK fam are really good at forcing errors from the enemy team, and now they're going to do that once more by building up a wave in the bottom side. Good micromanagement by Subway up top, but it's a man advantage that GEEK fam have, and they can just go for the collapse here.
See here, the Lord charges mid side. Orange still strong with 5 here. Can Ambulance make the turnaround with this Leslie that I'm sure has enough items? My god, the Flicker play on towards Ambulance here. Wall called altar popped by both members, and now it seems like everything is going on. Beloyski though, first one to fall. Kadera trying to find on towards Ambulance.
Oh my god,
the right play. He finds one, almost finds two. Now it's going to be a 4v4. You can see here, Neo instantly deleted. Ambulance low HP, but now the Geeks are eating oranges tonight. Congratulations, GEEK. You're moving to the next round.
What a game by GEEK fam there. Chidera so far off, man. He is a Giga Chad for that play right there.
The calculations, bro, on this guy.
And again, he baited a lot of those resources away, so it gave Luke, a boy, and Janna QT the opportunity to actually just go for the cleanup. Janna's damage as well. Did you see the Endless Shard? 100-0 instantly. So even though it was a man advantage for the side of Orange Esports, it's a resource advantage for GEEK fam because all of them still had their ults, and it was still Luke who was going to be able to chunk or to soak in that damage, dealing it out as well. GG to GEEK fam for securing it 2-1. And they move to the next stage. Nice try by Orange Esports.